Hello, and welcome to another episode of my Dark Souls 3 walkthrough. And today we're back here at the Fire Shrine. Unfortunately, I also did a episode after the last one back to back, and at the end of the freaking episode I said, wow, I haven't been getting a lot of problems with the sound lately, but yeah, as soon as I finished that episode and I checked the video, it had sound distortion into places. So well, I kind of cleared the first zone. I think I'm just gonna go through it and say where I found most of the stuff, and if I can remember all the items that actually dropped, where they were. And yeah, and also, as you can see, I also farmed the souls to get the key. I think we're gonna go there and do just that.
Ah, well met, Ashen One. How may I be of service? Ashen
Can
One,
give me that freaking
be
key.
sure.
Let's see what this.
Ashen One.
Yes, I understand. You're freaking angry. Want more souls. Let's see where it is. Tower key. Key to the decrepit tower behind Firelink Shrine, which leads to the bell tower. The bell tower is a grave of firekeepers past. When a firekeeper has served her purpose, she is led to darkness, where she enjoys a long deserved sleep. There's some very fine loot over there. Hopefully this time around my sound doesn't break as well. As I said before, you should probably get this key very early. There's two rings over there that are extremely good, especially at the beginning. Pretty funny, as I was playing yesterday on my stream, couldn't meet an NPC later on that would start to give you free level ups, as it were. And I said, yeah, well, maybe I should wait and until I am high enough level to the level ups to be expensive, and get that level up back then. But as I came back to Fire Shrine, the freaking NPC was dead. And here is one of my problems with Dark Souls. Usually when you have to do stuff, it's a very predefined way you have to do them, and you can really mess it up on your first gameplay. It's actually kind of a good thing that I started playing directly in the stream, unlike the series I'm making. And here I'm trying to not make as many mistakes as I did. But this one wasn't a hidden place. So yeah, I started reading a little bit on the NPCs and the quests they have associated with them. And now hopefully I won't mess it up. Firekeeper, so let's see what this one says. Soul of a firekeeper who returned from the abyss. Can't use it or anything. It's rather weird. The role is hungry for souls in this game. Soul of a firekeeper who is said to have returned from the abyss. This firekeeper preserved the bonfire and served its champion. She is said to have sought and accepted the Dark Sigil, which has fated her soul. And yet her soul will one day embed itself in the boss of another firekeeper. Yeah. I actually recommend not giving this item to your firekeeper, precisely because of the NPC I told you about. Once you give her that item, she's gonna do a certain action which doesn't permit you to get those free levels. So, yeah. take that as you want. Right. Now there's kind of two ways to get down. I'm not totally sure if I can drop with this one from here on my assassin. I know I have spook and that reduces the damage I get from falling. How well this one works. Ooh, god damn. Oh, that wasn't nice. Huh, I might even end up wasting those freaking souls as well. Wow, okay. That's pretty weird. That was pretty weird. I did on my first try the... Oh my god, this guy wants to talk again. There's one NPC here which we have to talk with every freaking time to get the fog. It's not this one. Oh, that's rather odd. Okay, now I kind of stuck. God damn it. Kidding me?
What a sick joke. Asking us
they trap me
seek
inside
the
here.
lords of cinder and return them to their mouldering thrones. We're talking true legends, those who would link the fire.
Let's listen to your
Welcome
dribble.
home, Ashen. Speak.
Yeah, don't give her the freaking soul
Farewell, I've made of.
for yourself for the moment. Oh, god damn it. Oh, fuck's sake. I knew how to fix that, but NPCs.
Fret not, for I am. Now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, pretty weird. I'm really not sure why I'm getting the fog. So I get it, sometimes I don't. Right, and I'm not sure I should use the soul now to get down there. Soul. Ember, whatever. Oh, nice, we get it. Okay, let's try to the ember. It's a pretty big fall. Let's get this time around. Firekeeper equipment. I think we're gonna use those though. And we end up where the master was supposed to be, but I kicked his ass also. Oh yeah. Actually, he wasn't all that hard. I had a lot more trouble on my dexterity character than on this one. Mostly because I got a very good weapon though, which I'm not gonna use at the moment. Estus Ring. So, what does this ring do? Be nice to have at the beginning. A green ring crafted from shards increases HP restored by Estus Flask. Very nice at the beginning, since you don't have so many charges to use. This ring was entrusted to a certain firekeeper, but in the end she never met her champion, and the ensuing tragic farce became a favorite tale of the masses. Right. Okay, we have more stuff to collect up there, so we're gonna do just that. Actually, let me didn't check this one on my other one. One thing I noticed when I was using my streaming character, most of the armor doesn't have any freaking boobs on it. Pretty sure why would I am playing a female character anymore. There's no freaking point. Right, and then there's a little bit more of a secret, which is straight towards that ladder there. Have to drop to the rooftop. And if you're wondering, no, I didn't look this stuff up. I'm a little bit of a explorer freak. So you get back here if you tend to fall down a lot. You'll have to end.
You.
It's Mimi.
Me, pickled pea. Me, bumperum.
This is one a mechanic that was in the first one, I think. Exactly in the first area you appeared in that jail, the undead jail, and you would drop some items and get different things in return. You can do that here as well. But at the moment I don't know, I don't think I even have many of the items I can exchange, and you can only do it once per play place, not PlayStation. It's described as every new game plus, but you can actually do this on the normal gameplay as well. Once per cycle, yeah. Way to put it. Is anything here? But there's certainly something interesting inside. As in previous game, Firelink Shrine has some nice hidden stuff. Yes. Estus shard, more Estus for us. Actually, already got the one of the shards getting the first zone. Right, and around here, this one I didn't know, but as I was playing online, I got some messages over there. I kinda saw this place, but I thought it would be like a just a place I couldn't reach it or anything. But on here you get a Covetous silver ring, which is very, very nice. That is it. Fallen foes yield more souls. Yeah, something they really want. A silver ring depicting a snake that could have been, but never was, a dragon. Fallen foes yield more souls. Snakes are known as creatures of great avarice, devouring prey even larger than themselves by swallowing them whole. If one's shackles are cause of discontent, perhaps it is time for some old-fashioned drink. I should probably use this one. The other ring, I'm gonna tell you what it is. Probably you already know if you play the game. But I will tell you what it is when I get to the I first picked it up. Right, and now there's one more thing I can get back up there. There is a little crystal lizard around there. You can actually see it from up top the bridge, but we're not gonna go all the way up top. Just gonna use the ladder. Hopefully I don't forget some of this stuff, because I already been through the game quite a wee bit already. But first I thought I could do this, but no, it's just fast. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, you did. Oh, right. I guess I'm gonna pick that up later. Doesn't matter. It only escapes for the current session. When you reload at a bonfire, you can actually try to chase it again. Not a lot of good weapons to actually kill these things. Actually, I kind of have one at the moment, but I don't want to use it just yet. That would probably make freaking gameplay way too easy. But now let's see how much of the first zone I can do. Hopefully all the way up to the boss. I'm gonna start using the weapons as I actually get them. Unfortunately, here you don't start directly at the bonfire. You start at a room and you go outside it, and then you find this first bonfire. You start kind of over here. This lonely little room. So yeah, this is our start of the journey, as it were. Right. Should I do this? Okay, let me go the straight way. If I go that way, there's gonna be there's a shortcut later on, and I could just clear it then. Here you won't find much of anything too dangerous. You'll find a lot of these very weak enemies. I'll give you some souls. Actually, clearing all this first area without the boss gives you about 7k souls, I think. I have to clear it like 3 times, I think. And these are some freaking weird trees we're planting around here. None of them freaking tongues look weird. Okay, let's be clearing. Actually pretty funny in the first one. There was this not so secret area you could explore at the start, where you could get the Astora Straight Sword, I think it was called. It was one of the very nice swords you could get at the beginning. And there was this dead dragon around it, which at first it seemed very harmless, but as you got close to it, came to life. And yeah, I'm kinda weary when I see freaking dragons. I could really ride it, but I can't. Unfortunately. Good thing I didn't get to kill that one. I kinda wanted to, but yeah, it's still up. We got a little bit of an ambush. Failed ambush, you know. And here I think you find the binoculars. It's a very... I think it was in about every game, maybe not the first. Demon Souls, I don't quite remember. The biggest function it had before, in the first games, you didn't actually get that most ranged weapons now have the reticle to aim. But back then it was just like a scope, which you would center with your binoculars and use it to aim and finally aim with your bow. It was weird, but yeah, that was one way to do it. And here you also find an item, but I don't remember what it was. This one. Probably something very unimportant. I think it's the good thing that most of the enemies remain. There are of course some very unique enemies that won't actually respawn. I also learned a pretty nice thing actually farming was with swords, but when you kick enemies in their shields, you get them into a critical stance. You can like backstab them from the front. One reason I usually didn't use the kick in previous game, it was actually hard to pull off the mouse and keyboard, but now it's a lot more tight, so yeah. That always feels so good. There will also be some items there, and I will show you how to get them easily. Suckers. Ooh, wow, okay. Got bumped there, alright. This dragon makes quite a nice entrance, but unfortunately that's kind of spoiled now. Okay, and this is our first tougher enemy. Backstab them easily. It kind of took me a while to learn this one. They can be very, very fast. This is when you backstab them, when they do that forward lunge. I wanted to kick your shield, buddy, but they're not very cooperative. The old ragdolls. Also, there was the item here, but I don't know what this one was either. Probably nothing too interesting. This door over here is gonna be closed and you have to open it from the other side. What you mainly do, you will have to go through that way and risk the flames, but they burn very, very little, and you will, if you time it right, you will make it without a problem. That door over there. Also around here there's gonna be a chest, and this is gonna be the first mimic. And for people who don't know what a mimic is from other maybe D&D, it's basically a chest that's gonna eat you. If you try to open it, it's gonna munch you up, probably taking most of your health, probably even killing me the amount I have at the moment. And if you manage to kill it, I don't think I have it anymore, but you also get another battle axe like the one this class starts with, but it's gonna be enchanted with dark damage. It was pretty good for a while, but I stopped using it after I got the weapons down here. Also here, if you don't see any flames, you will see here two corpses that have loot. They both have embers. You can rush them and take it, but make sure you rush from inside here so he doesn't he's not aware and he doesn't do the flame. And you can do that each time, again and again. You'll take these two without a problem. When the problem arises is at the end, right where my head is pointing now, and there's gonna be an item. That one you will pick up the same way, but when you reach the other side where the item is, you will get breathed. He will breathe flame on you, and you will have to spam your healing so you can cough. Because of the fire on the ground, you won't be able to, unfortunately, but if you keep spamming it, you will make it at some point. Also there, the final statue, when you will turn that way, you will see there's also something to loot. I think that's one of those souls you get. More souls when you use it. And the item you find there is this one. The Claymore, one of my favorite weapons. I'm probably gonna do a picture with this. I have one myself. It's a replica from one of the museums in English. This one was in my thumbnail. Yeah, it's a pretty nice idea. Well, anyway, an unusually large and heavy greatsword, normally wielded with two hands. That's not actually quite true. It's not exactly a heavy weapon. This highly versatile weapon can be soaked broadly or thrusted. Stance. While in stance, use normal attack to break a foe's guard from below, and strong attack to slash upward with a forward lunge. Yeah, a very, very nifty weapon. Basically, how I killed that master was like this. Fucking impale. It's very, very big range. Ooh. Okay. I wanna make it full way. I'm probably gonna kill the. You actually. You don't actually kill the dragon, but you can shoot it with enough arrows to make it fly away, and you will get the Titanite. I think it's a shard. Not too sure. I think I'm not gonna do it when I'm playing like this because it takes a while. It takes about 100, about 70 or 80 arrows, about somewhere like that, and then it's gonna fly away and he's gonna give you that shard. I don't know how you get the shard, it just appears. There's also gonna be an item down up here on this corpse. I think it's throwing knives, if I remember correctly. I think, yeah, it's throwing knives. And here you will find your second bonfire. There's gonna be also a weapon. I don't know what it should be. We'll be able to lift that corpse. Right, moving on. This time I'm coming back here for something I actually need. Come on, buddy, I wanna drop kick you. Right. Yeah, the weapon is a little bit heavy, so you have to watch out how you use it. It might get a little bit cumbersome. Oh, thanks. Let's try buddy. Buddy bud. And this one you can't open yet. There will be a bit of a quest, I guess you could say, later on, which will unlock that place. Here we have a little bit of a surprise. As you can see, those barrels are like this, and they will explode it when damaged by fire. And for some weird reason, that mob wasn't there when I did this. And this time it's in here. What we have to do is just rush him and beat the shit out of him. Else he's gonna blow up the room and you're probably gonna die. Also, there's gonna be an item here. I'm not sure what this one is either. Something not so important. There's gonna be an enemy here. I'm not sure what he's doing, but probably writing some kind of graffiti. Not sure. Here we're gonna find a mail breaker, I think. Remember that correctly. Not an amazing weapon, but pretty good for backstabbing. It's basically an elongated dagger. It's a bit like a short sword, actually. A small sword made for thrusting attacks. This hard, edgeless sword can pierce with tough armor and boast a deadly critical attack. Shield splitter. Aim carefully and attack in a large forward lunge to pierce enemy shields and inflict damage directly. I'm not gonna use it much because I think it's a dexterity weapon, is it? Yeah, pretty much. Around here you're not gonna find much to loot, but there's gonna be this jail, and I already have the key for it, and I'll tell you where to get the key as well.
Ah. You're no jailer, are you? No, you're from far away. And
It's
judging
far
by
away.
the bell, you must be some of that enkindled ash. Remarkable.
Well, what again, mate?
If that's true, then I have a favor to ask. Below the high wall is a musty little town. Not the home of any lord, just a very old settlement of undead. An old woman, Loretta, lives there. Please, give her this ring. I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind. I may be a petty thief, but I've more wits than most royalty. What do you say then? Huh?
You can actually get that funny looking helmet he has.
Very well. I humbly place my faith in you. I am Grey Rat of the undead settlement, and I promise to assist you.
Grey Rat.
Give this ring to old Loretta at the base of the high wall. Do your part, and I'll do mine.
Yes, the Greyjoys are here. Oopsie. Grey Rats. Yeah. Kind of the same thing. Anyway, you get this pretty little ring. It's not all that amazing, but it might help you. When you have a lot of health, maybe, or at the start of the game and you don't have many to equip. Increases damage absorption when HP is low. Let's see what it says. A ring set with a large rare tearstone jewel temporarily boosts damage absorption when HP is low. This stone is said to be a tear of a sorrow of the goddess Kefir. And of course, tears are always more beautiful near death. I really love the artwork on these items. Not so much on the weapons don't really look all that amazing, but mostly the jewelry looks pretty nice. Okay, let's go. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this, but there's an enemy ahead which is extremely dangerous. You can find two of them in this area. Don't think I've met any others later on. There's also a weapon item here. I'm not sure what it was. However. Yes, my cap. This game is really fond of ambushes. Really fond of it. There are a lot of fucking dead dragons around here. Okay, so there's two ways of doing this. Either you snipe that guy, the naked guy, or you try to rush it and hope you actually manage to do it. So you actually managed to do it. Oh. And I managed to. What happens is gonna transform like the first boss. Something black is gonna grow from him. But that boss is nothing compared to this guy. He's gonna go wild. And I mean wild. And he's gonna have a ton of health. The only way I managed to kill it when transformed it was with a bomb. Right, and here you're gonna find a lizard here. Doesn't actually drop down, he's gonna start running that way and it's easily killed. It's also gonna be an item here. I think you get fire bombs, if I'm not mistaken. Right, off we go. Guess that's gonna be a little bit of an exploration. And that guy is gonna mess up your day. That one as well. Nice, and you actually punch him all the way down and he dies from the fall. Oh, am I doing... Yeah, I'm... Sorry, my camera is on top of the bit ratio, but I'm doing heavy rolls. Oh, you didn't get... Wow, really? I'm pretty sure he dies from that freaking fall. That's interesting. Not sure why I'm so black. Seems to be a little bit of a problem. I think it's the damage you receive, or maybe it's because you're full of embers, I think. Yeah, pretty weird. It doesn't matter what kind of race you you choose, you end up being black. And here you're gonna find some very nice bombs. I think they're called black powder bombs. And this is the bombs I actually managed to kill that transformation guy. I used all 3 of them. And he almost killed it. He had like a little bit, and I used a normal fire bomb on it after that. So yeah, those black bombs are quite rare, and but I actually had to waste it on that guy. Now we're gonna get a little bit of a tough enemy. This is probably the more tougher of the knights. He has a lot of range and also a big shield. Nice straight bow. You like to do that, don't you? Nope. It's extremely fast. I hope I don't die. I like to use that brick. Oh, fuck. Annoying though. God damn it. Usually I clean the room before I start, but really messing up my game, fella. I really wanna do the kick on him, but this one, most of the time you want to get him into a crit state. Usually he will recoil back, you'll have to hit him in the shield and then he's gonna stack. Wow, I never got one of those before. Well, that was kinda worthwhile, too bad it's a dexterity. Wow, I really want this on my other character. God damn. Right, and here gonna have this guy. Fortunately here he doesn't like to use his ability. He has this ability where he wakes up all the undead around him. Doesn't want to use it around here. Wow. So that's probably a backstab. let's trade backstabs right now. It's gonna be an item here. I think it's a Titanite shot. Oh wow! Oh wow! I don't think I saw you before. Oh wow! Seriously, this is the first time, and I've been here a few times. Okay. Wow! It's like I see new stuff, even if I've been here a while. Also here, there's gonna be this body. He's gonna have an item. I think it's the undead shard, if I remember correctly. This item, Undead Hunter Charm, prevents Estus recovery within a limited area. Tool used to hunt down the undead, blocks Estus recovery within a limited area. Used long ago by Lloyd's cleric knights on their undead hunts. Although all Father Lloyd is long forgotten by the way of white, his hunts have lived on. And his charm allows one to challenge undead without fear of tenacious healing. Yeah, so basically how this works, it's good for invasions, but it's gonna block your ability to heal with Estus as well, but as it says on that thing, it was used by clerics and they had miracles, so they didn't rely on Estus. Actually no, the clerics weren't undead, I think they didn't need Estus. They use more formal means of healing. Anyway, there's gonna be an item here, but I don't remember what weapon was. Probably not all that important, maybe some swords or something. Also around here, all the way back there's gonna be two crescent something. Oh, Green Blossom. Temporarily boost to stamina recovery speed. Nice item for bosses. Especially if you are one with blocking that uses quite a lot of stamina. Not so much on dexterity ones. Green wheat shaped like a flower. Temporary boost to stamina recovery speed. The Undead Legion of Faerun are remembered for using this annual plant, normally found near clear water, to swing their mighty swords with Abaddon. Okay, and you kinda saw this sucker try to do his ambush. Oops, please. Almost made it. Why are you kicking? Don't wanna kick. So there's gonna be an item down here behind this junk. Not much else. So nice not having messages for a change. And here you kinda actually can blow up this place a little bit. Don't go down there, because that guy is gonna wake up and he's gonna start bombing you up. It's better to actually go around here. Not gonna be much thing here, but here there's gonna be a chest. And what you get out of that chest, it's the first shield you can get with 100 physical resist. It's a pretty nice shield. Quite a while. I'll be using it for quite a while. Orthodox metal shield engraved with a crest depicting a civil eagle. Medium shields are most average of shields, providing a practical balance of damage absorption, stability, and weight. Weapon skill, this is what I like about it. Equipping the shield in the left hand allows one to perform the skill of the right hand weapon. So you basically exchange your padding for the using of your sword arts, weapon arts, whatever they're called. What the? Oh shit, I'm having that freaking movement. No! That freaking movement bug. God damn it, I'm not sure what it's causing it, but you can see it's very annoying. I might die around now. I have no freaking healing left. One of you is enough, damn it. Ah, this kind of messed me up. So I'm not gonna be able to do that the next area so easily. I might even die. Not sure why that happens. It's been happening for me quite a few times where it just gets stuck on moving in one direction. And yeah. That guy is happily chugging bombs at me right now. I am not sure where he is. Oh, here you are, sucker. Okay, try actually, if you feel lucky, you can go and round them all up. Try to fight all of them. I don't recommend it. Hey buddy, got something on your back. Yeah, they follow really well. Was very heavy hits. Okay. Also have to buy a new mouse. I got angry on one of my Heroes of the Storm game and I kinda broke it. Hopefully by tomorrow I'll get my new one. Oh wow, that was in... Did I just hit between his legs or something? Okay. There's also gonna be an item here, but I don't remember what this one was. Here there's a little bit of a scenery and you can actually go down there, but I don't recommend it right away. Still kind of have a few things to collect. Yeah. This. My shield, damn it. Wanted to mess me up. This weapon seems to really knock these dogs down. I guess they have very little poise and they're gonna get knocked around by this weapon. Ooh, nice lighting, buddy. Really contorted as well. Right, and down here you're gonna find the key. The key I opened the cell for that guy previously. Which was, yeah, you remember, the one that gave me the ring. Right, now let's see how we're gonna do this. It's a little bit messy. When you fight, you actually get charges for your Estus Flask, but I don't know exactly how many kills you have to get one charge. If you notice when fighting, when you absorb souls, you're gonna see like a mist coming toward you. When you see a yellow one, it means you're gonna get the Estus charge. A bit of a surprise. I also think there was a weapon down here, but I don't really remember. It's right, waiting right here. And here we have quite a tough enemy. I'm not gonna try to fight it. You can actually go around it. He can drop his weapon, also embers. I think I got from him. I don't think he dropped anything else besides that. He gives like 300 souls, I think. Nice and pretty easy to kill, but I don't wanna risk it. Just don't wanna risk it. You can come down here. It's probably where you're gonna fall from the balcony. And there's gonna be a weapon there, but I'm gonna show you later. There's also gonna be embers lying around these corpses. I think this guy decapitated them. Or some kind of executioner or something. I really wish I wouldn't have lost so many Estus charges to do this area as well. Oh well. It's a little bit of a secret. And if you go down there, you're gonna find that sacrificial ring, which I didn't show. This one. Lose nothing upon death, but ring breaks. Pretty interesting for new bosses, I guess, which are very far away from your bonfire, I guess. This mystical ring was created in a sacrificial rite of Velka, the goddess of sin. Its wearer will lose nothing upon death, but the ring itself breaks. The sacrifice is only worth as much as the life it spares. So I think I'm gonna equip this, because I don't really have any more stuff and I don't wanna die. It's gonna be a little bit of a waste, but anyway, if I die, you're gonna see how that works. There's also gonna be a weapon item here, but I don't remember what that was either. No. Here there's gonna be a little bit of an ambush, and you should be careful. These guys are not that dangerous, but when they do those flurries, they kinda can mess you up. Okay. Risky. Actually, I remember people were complaining about those life gems, but I think they would have been all that bad, because now they implemented stacks. You can't really carry as much as you want. So they could have just gotten those in and only made a very few charges available. There's gonna be an item here. I think you get a number here if I remember correctly. And this place can be opened only from this side. Oh shit. That was nice reflexes. Ooh, there's a high chance I'm probably gonna die around here. This unfortunately has a very ambushy playstyle to it. There's also gonna be an item here, but I don't remember what that was either. Usually if I don't remember, it's probably something you don't really need, or it's not an amazing item or anything. That guy up there is the most dangerous, I guess. What the fuck are you doing, doggy? Get my shield. No, don't jump on me. I thought it would be the guy with the arrows that would have helped me a lot more. Poking my eye. Poking my eye. Poking my head up. They don't wanna see me. Come on, dog. And some of his ass. Come and get it. Should be careful because sometimes they can jump on top of your shield and actually kill you. They'll hit you, not directly kill you. Okay, so far so good. Alright, we're almost home. Well, you were trying to ambush me, didn't you? Sure what's up with these statues, but unfortunately I kinda checked them all and they don't seem to do anything. Unless you probably have some special item. Oh, I just got a shot, very nice. Oh, probably should have gotten my ring back on just for the drink. Anyway, let's bait this guy out. That's not a good place to fight around. Funny thing, these guys don't rebound their weapons, but you do. So yeah, be very careful where you choose to fight. Be very, very careful. Here's also gonna be a little bit of a dangerous place. We'll have to charge this guy. Because he's gonna do that transformation. Wow, I thought he almost shot me. Probably couldn't kill me, but still. That'd be nice. Oh, thank you very much. Here you're gonna find the first bow, the long bow, pretty nice weapon. You're gonna be using it for pulling for quite a while. Speaking of which, some of the stuff I found, let's see. I'm not sure if I can use this, it's pretty heavy. You're gonna get this from those knights. It's actually a very good shield. I didn't get it on my dexterity character. I got it on this one and I'm gonna use it because it's very cool. Also, the knights drop this, the crossbow. Doesn't have amazing damage, but it's usually crossbows are for strength characters. The Uchigatana, you kinda get this off that master at Firelink. The rapier you actually get down there where the big guy was. A lightweight thrusting sword used in noble duels, employing refined techniques. The primary attack of a thrusting sword is a series of stabs that render foes vulnerable for a devastating final thrust. Can also attack with shield up. It's a pretty nice bonus. This one has very nice sword arts. The first one is a jab, a very long jab, and the other one is a quick flurry of blows. Skill: stance. From stance, use normal attack to backstab and execute a surprise attack, or a strong attack for consecutive thrusting. Uchigatana is pretty nice as well. A unique katana characterized by the fine craftsmanship of an eastern land where it was forged. The finely sharpened blade cuts flesh like butter and causes bleeding, but breaks easily as a result. Hold. Assume a holding stance to rapidly execute a lunging slash with normal attack, or a deflecting parry with strong attack. It's a pretty nice weapon. I kinda started using it on my streaming character. I enchanted it with poison, so I can have a double dip in kinds of effects I can inflict. Well, it seems like I got maybe about 5 minutes to my hour. I think I'm gonna go down there and clear all the places till I get to the boss area. There's actually 2 bosses out there I found out yesterday when I was reading about NPCs. There's gonna be a little trick and I'm gonna tell you right away. I didn't know about it, but probably even if I did, I'm not gonna use it. Because I think that boss, it's one of the bosses you see in the videos that came before the game was out. She's a very, very nasty boss. I didn't get to fight it, but from looking at other people trying to fight it, it was pretty nasty boss. Clearing this out a bit, not gonna clear anything, because yeah, but a little bit of souls is never a bad thing. I kinda noticed that this game has, I think it's the levels get... Okay. The level gets a lot more expensive in this one than in previous games, I think. That's what I noticed. Man, that was such a cheap shot. And there. Actually, now the only thing that can really kill me is gonna be one of those knights, but it's a more dangerous version of them. It's probably the only guy that can kill me at the moment. I have to be careful with that guy. Oh, looks like my blackness clear. Okay. It's nice, this shield is pretty nice because it has a lot of poison. The more poison you have, I think you have a lot less stamina deducted when you block with your shield. I think this is how it worked in Dark Souls 1 and 2. I'm pretty sure about the first, not sure about the second, but I think that's how it worked. You can actually enchant shields to get more poise. Actually, on this one, I'm thinking of enchanting this sword. This shield I get at the moment. Alright, this guy. It's not terribly dangerous, but he can get dangerous. It's pretty easy to backstab him. This is probably his most dangerous move. I kinda got a little bit right. Make sure you don't... Oh, this is a perfect time to backstab him when he does that thing. Make sure you don't keep your shield up between strikes, because he does so much freaking stamina damage that you won't be able to keep your shield up. Well, he didn't drop his axe. I kinda wanted, but I'm not gonna be able to use it now anyway. There's gonna be an item here and also a summon. This is for the people who are playing offline. This guy looks very similar to the guy who showed in the artwork for the second game. Okay, let's drop this, guys. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to kick this guy this time around and show this guy. I'm not too sure how the kick works. I think it has a poise damage dependent on your weapon, I think. Because I notice sometimes when I kick him, he doesn't rebound back for the critical, but sometimes he does. Oh, buddy. He has extremely fast attacks as well, compared to the guy with the sword. You're not giving me much of an opportunity to kick your shield, buddy. This is the only guy with that was kinda close. Come on. I don't wanna. You really don't wanna. Okay, well, fuck you then. Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you. Oh well. Let's mess these other guys up. I think the only soul I got left to collect was up there, and that's the only one I left. Do that, buddy. Be very careful with these guys, because they don't seem to want to run off the stamina most of the times. You're gonna have a hard time dodging and stuff. Actually, dodging is pretty good, blocking is rather bad on them. And I think I kind of forgot to, my favorite shield, favorite ring. I really wish I could get a kick on these guys, but they don't seem to want to be cooperative about that. I really want to spam their hits. Be careful with this one, yeah, it has a very long lunge. Block, you son of a bitch. I'll do the kick on your ass. Now the kick doesn't work, okay. No thanks. Very nice. Perfect. Perfect. Now one of the more dangerous enemies around here. What is this? Lucerne. Or at least I think that's how it's pronounced. I think it's pretty nice. Oh, strike. A polearm with a sharp, hard, prolonged head that inflicts frost attacks. The Lucerne is wielded overhand like a hammer, or can be swung from side to break through shields. Spin sweep. Sweep foes in a rasping motion and utilize momentum to transition into an overhead strong smash. Okay, let's play with it a little bit. Not on the strong one. I didn't check this one on my other character. Seems to be pretty short range. Oh. I think I kinda wanna test that. Let's see. Not sure what it means by overhead, because it doesn't seem to continue in any other strike besides this. I don't know. My favorite mobs. I get to do my kicking freely. These guys don't usually react too much. Oh, I'm messing up my freaking kicks. Oh, right in the Jimmy's. Sorry, buddy. Here there's gonna be the first boss, but I'm gonna start with this one. My next video. Why I'm doing this is because if my sound gets messed up, I can really show this guy without killing it. I'm just gonna kill it at the first of my video, mostly because I don't want to spend a whole freaking video just looking at fails. To be totally honest, I haven't failed much on bosses as of yet. The only boss I failed was one of the Lords of Cinder. It was pretty annoying because the second phase is very annoying. But yeah, that's gonna come later on. I think after you beat up the guy with the Uchigatana, you can actually summon him here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna summon these guys to help me out. I'm gonna see. I probably wanna do it alone, but we'll see. I might feel honor bound to accept their That help a little bit. Okay, let's now go and mess up with a very, very dangerous enemy. Very, very dangerous enemy. It's very similar to the knights here, but don't mess with him. He can fuck you up really badly, especially if you let him enchant his sword. Then he's probably gonna hit you and kill you in 2 hits. You can luckily try to sneak all the way to him, and if you're lucky, you're gonna get a backstab. Here you could pull back a little bit and let him do his enchant and get a free lunge on it. This is a decent tactic to use when he's doing this, because you don't want to fight him when he has his shiny sword. You see how much damage that freaking thing did? Yeah, don't mess with this guy. And he can enchant the sword a lot more times than once. So, oh shit. Be careful about that. No, I'm not gonna let you. Oh my god, a sliver of freaking health, okay. Oopsie daisy, almost. My turn, buddy. This was a little bit cautious, but then again, I don't have a lot of health potions. You kinda can't have to do that. Too bad don't get to loot anything. Well, besides that gem you can infuse your weapons with. So, right, if you saw previous films, videos about this, here there's an actual boss fight. The Dancer of the Frigid Wastes, I think it's called. What you do, basically. He is still here.
The wait has been long, Unkindled One. I am Emma, High Priestess of Lothric Castle. Allow me to speak frankly. You will not find the Lords of Cinder here. They have left, gone, to their churning homes converging at the base of this castle. Head to the bottom of the high wall, forge on through the great gate, and raise this banner to proceed.
You're gonna get a bit of a surprise.
This farewell gift is for you. It is the insignia of an old covenant.
And you get the first covenant.
If you fear trespassers, dark spirits drawn by the embers, then etch this upon your heart, and the old Concord will beckon noble blue sentinels to hunt these foul spirits.
In my experience, it didn't work all that well for me. For example, there's gonna be a swamp later on where you get a special covenant that invades a lot in that place. And I had this equipped, and god damn it, most of the time I would get dark spirits invading me and no freaking blue guy would come and help. Only once that managed to happen, but it was mostly because the guy couldn't find me, I couldn't find him. So yeah. Well, you can actually kill her. I'm not gonna do it just now because I don't think that's any... I don't even wanna kill her. Why should I? I don't get it. But you will get an item, and I think you have to place it down here, and it's gonna spawn a boss. But I think I'm gonna do that boss a little bit later on, because it's a very tough boss for the start of the game, I think. But I'm gonna think about it. Maybe I'm gonna do the boss after I do the one down there. But yeah, we will see. So next episode I'm gonna start with that fight. I actually killed him on my first try, so I don't think this is gonna be a big problem, but we'll see. The bosses are not always all that predictable. Certain stuff can happen, and yeah, they can still mess you up. So if you like my video, please leave a comment, maybe a like or maybe a subscribe, and I will catch you on my next episode. See ya later.